If you live in Maharashtra and you have been thinking about buying a home, you already know how tough the market feels right now. Prices keep rising, taxes keep rising, and for many middle-class families, the dream of owning a house is slowly moving further away. And one major reason behind this is the April 2025 decision by the Maharashtra government, the hike in ready reckoner rates. This decision has made property deals more expensive for everyone. But here's the twist. Even after this hike, the Mumbai market is breaking records. Sales are up, revenue is up, and luxury homes are selling more than ever. But the common home buyer is struggling the most. So why is this happening? Who is actually benefiting, and where does the middle class fit in this new property market? Hi, I'm Khatija and you're watching Lokmat Times. And today we'll talk about how the ready reckoner hike changed the real estate game in Maharashtra. But before we move ahead, do subscribe and press the bell icon for all the latest updates. Let's start with the key policy change. In April 2025, the Maharashtra government raised ready reckoner rates by an average of 3.89% across the state. In Mumbai city, the hike was 3.4%. In municipal corporation outside Mumbai, it was 5.95%. And rural areas saw about 3.7%. Ready reckoner is basically the government's official value of land and flats. And stamp duty and registration fees are calculated based on this government value. So when ready reckoner goes up, the tax you pay instantly goes up too. Stamp duty is usually 5% for women, 6% for others, and in Mumbai and Thane, there is an extra 1% metro cess or tax. Inspector General of Registration, Ravindra Binwadi, said this hike was done to match real land prices. But for buyers, this meant one thing: more money out of their pocket. For example, if someone is buying a flat worth rupees 80 to 90 lakh in Mumbai, this April hike means they now pay 20,000 to 50,000 extra in stamp duty alone. For a salaried family, this is a big amount. Now you might think higher taxes should cool down the market, but something different happened. Fast forward to November 2025 and Mumbai actually hit a 12-year high in property registrations. This city registered 12,219 properties, that's 20% more than November 2024 and 5% more than October 2025. In fact, from January to November 2025, Mumbai recorded 1,35,807 registrations. That's huge. Stamp duty collections also shot up. In November alone, Mumbai collected 1,038 crore, which is 12% higher than last year. And the total stamp duty collected from January to November reached 12,224 crore, which is 11% growth. So in simple words, the government earned record revenue from property deals this year. But here's something more important. 80% of November deals were residential. That means people are not just investing, they are actually buying homes to live in. Now let's talk about where the shift happened. Despite higher taxes, luxury home buying has increased. Homes priced above 5 crore now make up 7% of all registrations. Compared to 5% last year, even the mid-range segment of rupees 1 to 5 crore has grown. Smaller homes in the 1 to 2 crore range now make up 33% of all registrations, up from 31% last year. But the big concern is the sub 1 crore category. This segment is shrinking. Earlier, about 25% of deals were in this budget range, but now it's down to 22%. These are the homes just middle-class families look for. So even though total sales are rising, affordable options are slowly going out of reach. Homes under 1,000 square feet still make up 84% of registrations, but even in this category, buyers are moving towards higher price brackets. This clearly shows the pressure on middle-income buyers. They are paying more tax, facing higher prices, and still getting fewer choices in the budget. So if we look at the areas, Mumbai's western suburbs took the lead with 56% of registrations. Central suburbs recorded 29% and South Mumbai saw only 9%. This shows where maximum activity is happening, mostly in the suburbs where families prefer to settle. So what does all this mean? The April ready reckoner hike added extra cost for everyone, but for a rich buyer purchasing a 5 crore home, this extra amount doesn't change much. For a middle-class buyer buying an 80 to 90 lakh flat, it really hurts. Yet the number shows that luxury demand remains strong and government revenue is touching the new highs. This is the dual picture of Maharashtra's property market today, booming on paper, breaking records, but slowly squeezing the middle class. The government earns more, developers sell more, high-end buyers continue buying, but for a regular family, the journey to home ownership is getting harder. So basically, the market is booming, the government is earning, and luxury buyers are still buying. But what about the middle class family trying to save every rupee? Now, what do you think? Is this growth really helping everyone? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.